Hey, everyone. All right. So I decided to go live really quickly only because I don't typically go out a day or two after Christmas. No need to. But I realized I put up a new Christmas tree this year, new decorations, and guess what I don't have? I don't have storage for my new decorations. So I said, well, you know what? I'm going to go out because I don't want to be out during the weekend because that's when most people are going to return whatever items they needed to return from Christmas. And I don't feel like being in the hustle bustle. And Lowe's is only 8 minutes away from my house. So I figured, you know what? I need to get some Starbucks. Yes, gingerbread latte, always the best. So why don't I go out now, go to Lowe's because I know Lowe's has some really good storage for Christmas decorations. Not sure if you guys know, but I do know that. Why? Because I researched it before I went out the house. I took a look at Michael's, I took a look at Walmart, I took a look at Lowe's, as well as a few other places. And Lowe's, to me, seem to have the best prices for what I'm looking for. Again, I need really good storage for glass ornaments because I use glass ornaments on my trees. So that's important. My main tree, I have my storage. I've had it for years. It works well. But the new tree, I need to get some new storage. So I figured, all right, let's take a drive. So again, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. I got my gingerbread latte. Yes. Oh my God, I love it. I want Starbucks, guys. Mm. It's been sitting for about 5 minutes because you know how it is. It gets really hot. So now I'm looking at the parking lot here in Lowe's and not too many people in. So I figured I'd take you guys along for the journey. So hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Christmas and you got everything you wanted. You're having some fun. Hey, Nancy, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm just sitting here because I got to go into Lowe's. I figured I'd take a break, drink my gingerbread latte before I go in. I also saw a note, guys, that Tima's not going live tonight. I'm like, no. Let me tell you why. Because I need to get my last VP with Sparklers order in before the end of the year. So typically what I do is around January, I stop buying. January, February, I don't buy anymore. And it's only just a matter of preference. And what I typically do is try to go through the things that I have. And then around March, April, I might start purchasing again. But I got to get my last little bit in. I have not purchased anything from Tmall for a bit. I think it's been about a month since I purchased anything. So the last few weeks where she put out some new products on Friday nights, I have not purchased. So I'm going to go in and purchase today. Hey, Chocolate Diamonds, happy holidays to you as well. So you know what? I might do a pop-up tonight. I might do a pop-up. Listen, when I'm home, when I'm not working, I can get so much done and I have so much fun. So much fun. My daughter had to go back to school today. She had practice. My son goes back tomorrow, but he went out and worked out with my husband today. I thought it was cold outside, but I guess it wasn't too cold because they was out in the front or the side, whatever you want to call it, at the court shooting. So I was like, you know what? Hey, you do what you got to do. I'm going to go out too. I just got my last one in about a month ago. Yes, I hear you, Nancy. So I will be getting mine in tonight. So I'm thinking about doing a pop up. So I'm not sure if you guys looked at my Christmas premiere, but during the Christmas premiere, I brought out two projects that I'll be working on during the Christmas time for a diamond painting. And that is a gingerbread house that I got from Gemstone Creations. And it's a small one, a 30 by 30, but it's a nice little snack size. And I figured I could actually, use up some of my stash as well as Retro Santa, which is Santa Claus, a DAC actually that I purchased from Hobby Lobby back in 2022. So I pulled that one out as well. Mm. And the gingerbread house is so cute. So I talked a little bit about the bling. I talked a little bit about my design. So maybe I'll do a pop-up tonight and I'll show you guys where I'm at. It was a fun premiere. I'm glad you liked it. It was fun for me too. I had a lot of fun. I absolutely love decorations during Christmas time. And I love decorating my house. I love decorating the Christmas tree. So I figured it would be a good idea to bring you guys along for the journey. Thank you so much, Chocolate Diamonds. And again, I've acquired a bit over the years. I've been doing this for over 3 decades when it comes to decorating Christmas trees, and it's a lot of fun. So you blinked out Santa? Nice, nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's a good one. So what I'm going to do tonight is I think I'm going to do a pop up like around 11ish, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will show everybody what I've done with the gingerbread painting. And I will also, and I'm testing out a second camera too. So it'll give me a good opportunity to test out that second camera. You guys can let me know how it looks, if my angle is good, if you think I should change it. But I think I'm gonna test out that second camera and give you guys a look into what I did with the gingerbread house. It's not finished, but I'm going to finish that one tonight. There's no reason why I should not be able to finish it. And again, I'm at Lowe's. Let me see if I can show you guys. Here's where I'm at. Let me see if I could change my camera view and I can show you guys where I'm at Lowe's. And you know what? No, I don't want to mess it up because I might change it and then lose you guys. And we don't want to do that. So what are you guys up to? Anything good? I'm coming back. Yeah, I don't want to lose you, so I'm not going to do that right now. Only because, yeah, I'll leave it here. But again, Lowe's is right on the other side of me. There you go. I'm getting ready to go in there now. Hopefully they still have some more storage left. Only because you can't order it. It's in-store only. Otherwise, I would have ordered it. It would have been at my house in a couple of days because I don't plan on taking the Christmas trees down until next week. But I got to get everything I need now because typically when I'm going to work, I don't stop to go in the store and purchase anything. Oh, you're just finishing up White Christmas. Oh, White Christmas. Is that by DAC or Dreamers? And Chocolate Diamonds. What are you working on? What canvas? I know people are looking at me like, who are you talking to, girl? They don't know I'm talking to my family, my YouTube family. White Christmas. I'm trying to remember that one. Dreamers. Okay. Dreamers has some nice Christmassy ones. There was one with the train and the Santa Claus I was thinking about buying, but to be honest with you, I have so much I've decided, a few months back, I decided, I got to start working through my stash. And 2025 is going to be the year of completions. That's how I look at it. I won't be buying too many more. I'm not going to say I'm not going to buy, but I'll be honest with you. I have no reason to buy. Only because I just want to work through some of it. I have quite a bit. So I'm hoping 2025 I get a chance to work through. I'm going to actually do a planning video too. Oh, the squares are not great. Oh no, Nancy. I only have 2 Dreamers. The rest are DACs. I'll be honest about that. Nothing against Dreamers. It's just that my preference is DAC. And I have a couple of other ones like Bella Art Decor or Bella Diamonds, I should say. I do have a couple of theirs. And I have a couple of Art and Souls. But I think in 2025 I'm going to do something a little different. I usually work on DACs. I'm going to bring some other things into the mix, like the Gemstone Creations canvas I'm working on. It's cute. It's a small and it's cute. And I typically work on very large canvases, and I need to throw in a couple small ones here and there just to break up the big ones. You've been on no buy since 2023. I hear you. Well, I'm not going to call it a no buy for me. I'm just going to call it just to work through my stash because I cross stitch now too. So I have to bifurcate my time, right? I have to split my time between cross stitch and diamond painting. So now I do even less diamond paintings. I do about 4 or 5 a year, maybe throw in 1 or 2 smalls. So for 2025, I have 2 whips, and I don't really like having whips. I'll be honest. I like to finish, but Native Princess, which I did for Howl at the Moon event, which is Erica, Kevin's DP wife on Facebook. I did Native Princess, which is a different name now, and I can't think of it. Something about Spirit of the Woods, something like that along the lines. Hey, Tammy. So I have that as a whip. That's halfway done. I'm going to finish that one. I want to actually finish that. I was thinking about doing that one for Ticket to Ride, but no, I'm going to bring out Secret Temple, which is what I had for Ticket to Ride last year, and I didn't finish. So I'm going to jump back in Ticket to Ride with the canvas that I had last year, which is Secret Temple. And I'm also going to use that for blinging in the new year. So I have 2 whips that I want to get done before I open up another big painting. All right. That's my goal. I'm going to get both of those done by the end of February going into March. March, I'm going to call it a freebie month. Then we have April, May, which is the Codathon. Then we run into June, which is like retreat time. Then we run into July, which is I like to do the cross stitch conversion, which I haven't finished Princess Tiana. So I'm going to map that one out to get that finished before the next cross stitch conversion event, which will be in July, mid-July through into September. So we'll see. We shall see. But again, I always say, hey, Diamond Queen, I always say, if you're not feeling the canvas or you want to work on something else, why not move it to the side? Move it to the side, start working on something else. But again, I don't like to have too many whips. And I started Magic Potion last year and just was not feeling Magic Potion. Wasn't feeling it. Kitted it up with all the bling, and I just wasn't feeling this. You know what I did? I packed the bling up. I packed it up. I took Magic Potion, rolled it back up, and threw it back in the box. And maybe one day I'll pull it out. Would you want to do an event in March? I'm going to call March a freebie month for me, only because I want to get done Native Princess as well as Secret Temple. Secret Temple will be for Ticket to Ride, which is Jan and Feb. Blinging in the new year is January, so I'm hoping I can get those two done. January and February, plus I cross stitch. And I'm getting ready to start Christmas tide cross stitch by hands on design. I'm going to start that one actually tomorrow. And I have 4 or 5 other whips in progress for cross stitch. But cross stitch I love. I just sit back. But yes, I gotta do chuck along. Oh my goodness. Yes. I was saying that to Sue Bell. I have not done chuck along. I didn't do it last year. And I don't think I did it the year before. I absolutely have to do a chuck along. What you doing, Diamond Queen? Tell me what your event is. If I can use one of the canvases I have, absolutely, I'll jump in. Tammy, I have a J wall. Which I wanted to do for 2025, but to be realistic, it probably won't happen until 2026. Cross stitch conversion, hey, pull in anything you want. Do anything you want, J wall or any other canvas. But I'm going to do Jessica Rabbit, which is, I get through Jada Gem Shop, but the cross stitch pattern is through, if I can think, oh God, what is it? Creatively Crafting, I believe is the name. Oh, I have stained glass too. Stained Glass Flowers, I think it is, by Peggy Collins. But again, oh my goodness. Guys, it gets hard. So what I try to do is I come up with a list. So Sue Bell and I are going to be doing a planning video. I come up with a list on what I want to do. And then I say, all right, let me be realistic about it. And I go back through. 1 large painting per year, I said to myself, 1. So that's either a J wall, something like a Stained Glass Flowers. I think that's the Peggy Collins one. I have an actual custom of my Christmas tree, a portion of my Christmas tree that I wanted to get done. I have one of the Randall Spangler castles. I have a couple of those, but I'm only going to pick one. And that'll be my big canvas for the year. But I'm not going to pick it until I finish the other 2 that I have going right now. The free owl for the excavator. Okay, that sounds nice, Nancy. So I'm going to, next week, I think Sue and I are going to put out a 2025 planning video. So I'm going to pull things out, narrow it down, and get going so I can plan out what I'm going to be doing in 2025. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the Starbucks down now. I just wanted to get a little bit of Starbucks in my system before I walk into Lowe's. I'm going to keep you guys on for a minute while I walk into Lowe's. Turn this light out. Might get a little dark. Turn the car off. Not too cold today. I was surprised. Because let me tell you, last week, it was super cold. Super cold. It was like in the 20s. There's a post in the DAC VIP group. I'm just trying to get more people interested. Peggy Collins. Okay, I hear you. Well, I'll look out for it. If I decide to do Stained Glass Flowers, I think that's the name of it. That's a Peggy Collins. I said to myself, I want to do a painting that I could potentially hang in my house, get it framed, and that's one that I could potentially hang, as well as Chuck. So I gotta figure it out because I can only do one or the other because Chuck is pretty big. So if I do Chuck in March, so that's my husband trying to call me. It is so nice out. Oh. All right, so here's what I'm going to do, guys. I am going to jump off and go into Lowe's and see what they have. But I will do a pop-up later on. So come on if you guys aren't doing anything. Like around, I want to say 11 p.m. Eastern Standard. So if you guys are are up and you're free, ooh, look at those, it's nice and bright, and you're not doing anything, come stop by and check me out. All right, and we'll talk later. So I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday. When I'm gonna get hot with all this stuff on, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, talk soon.